been members of Trinity about 19 years. It'll be 19 years this November. Lindsay Grace, our daughter, was 8 years old, and our son Cliff was 5 years old at the time. When we joined in 1991, we joined at the facility up on Airways, the old LaBelle Place church. The current facility, or the first phase of Trinity, was under construction at the time. Stewardship is very important to us as believers, simply because it's an act of obedience. The Word is clear about the benefits of practicing good stewardship, but it's very clear about poor stewardship as well. We have in the past been poor stewards at times, and we've paid the consequences of being poor stewards. But it's very important in the life of a church to be good stewards of what we have. Bottom line in our church family is to practice good stewardship with what we've been blessed with. I believe it was 1996, we actually had a note burning ceremony on the stage in the original sanctuary. At the same time, we went right into the next building campaign because there was still a lot to be done. The community was growing, and there was just a lot of families coming here that we needed more space at the time to accommodate the growth of the community. It was very much of a time of freedom, of having no debt, but at the same time we need to be careful as we move forward now of paying off this debt. Let's be careful about not being prideful about that fact, but being prideful in the fact of, okay, now we can use those funds for ministry opportunities, and we have our facilities paid off, and we can utilize those funds in a more effective way in ministry. The freedom to use those funds that are currently committed to principal and interest to be more effective in ministry and do other ministry opportunities. Years ago, when members of 3 different congregations came together, they stepped out in faith to form Trinity Baptist Church of South Haven, and they cast a vision for what these facilities would do. They would minister to this community, and they would minister through missions throughout the world by using these facilities for folks to come to and make this their home. We are benefiting from those that have gone before us. They made the hard decisions. They made a decision about where to locate, finding the land, looking for this location, going through the construction drawings and hiring contractors and dealing with the moving in to the new facilities and those sorts of things. They made those hard decisions and did those things. Now it's up to us to complete, if you will, their vision. You know, church family is no different than our physical families. Sometimes there are responsibilities that you really don't ask for, but nonetheless, they're our responsibilities to complete.